melody to Surfing the Alien is 16 bars long. It's essentially an 8-bar idea that's then repeated again, and that 8-bar idea can be broken down into kind of 4 kind of individual call and answer phrases. So we have like a call phrase and an answer phrase and a call phrase and an answer phrase, and that's our first 8 bars. So if I break it down into these kind of 4 little phrases, this is what we'll do. So the first phrase goes like this. What we're going to be looking at for this first phrase is this. I'm going to be playing 3rd finger is going to be playing 12th fret of the G string, and I put a good bit of vibrato on that. Then I have 10th fret of the G string with the first finger, and then 12th fret of the D string with the 3rd finger, and then back up to 10th fret of the G string again with plenty of vibrato, and I end it with that 12 on the G string again, and there's a rest after that. So what you have is this. Okay, and then we can finish off this initial chunk by doing. So I'm going to be bending 9th fret of the G string with the first finger just up a half step, and then go back to 9th fret and put plenty of vibrato on that as well. Okay, so if I take that again, we have this. Okay, so that's almost our kind of call. We answer that with this. Nice little bluesy idea here. So I'm now moving down to 10th fret the A string with the 3rd finger, and it's a kind of same rhythm. So I'm going to do 10, then I'm going to go 8 on the D string, back to 10 again on the A string, and then I'm going to go 10th fret the D string there, and I'm going to do a little kind of quarter tone bend, makes it bluesy, and then ending in 10th fret the A string again, plenty of vibrato. So that kind of goes, that kind of bluesy idea. So if I put those 2 bits together, we have our call, then we end it, and we have a little slide off from that 10th fret on the way down. Okay, so that's our first 4 bars essentially. So our first kind of call and answer. The second call and answer starts off with this. Same again. Okay, so what I'm doing here is once again kind of a G pentatonic minor idea. I'm going to play 12th fret again in the D string, plenty of vibrato. Then I'm going to go 10 in the G string, and then 12 on the D string. Now we have a kind of little half step bend, 2nd finger, 11th fret of the B string. So I'm doing a little kind of half step bend, so I'm bending up to B. And then I end it off with 12, 10 in the G string. So if I play that slowly, we have. Okay. Then we have this. So I've got 2 quick bends here, but I'm going to be doing a kind of quarter step bend initially, so it's almost a slight bluesy bend. Then I do a half step bend, so I'm bending up to that B again. So it goes, and then I end off 3rd finger playing 12th fret of the G string, plenty of vibrato again, and slide off. Okay, so this call in bars 5 and 6 goes like this. Okay, and then we end it off with essentially the same answer we did in the first call and answer phrase is this. All I'm doing now is just putting a little kind of phrasing touches onto it. So I'm now going to slide up to the 10th fret and put a little quarter note bend in the 8th fret here earlier now. Then, so I have that. Playing vibrato again, and then slide off. So that's our first 8 bars. It's essentially the main melody that we repeat again. So if I was to put those 8 bars together, this is what we have, nice and slow. So the next 8 bars just repeat the melody. What changes is a slight kind of phrasing differences. So whereas we did in the initial first bars we did this, we now have this kind of pinch harmonic, so we go, okay, and I'm kind of playing that, you know, once again, you know, pinch harmonics, can be hit and miss sometimes, but I'm really kind of hitting that on this guitar right above the kind of the middle pickup. So that kind of point just midway between the end of the neck and the bridge there. Okay, so and I do the pinch harmonic on the bend, and then I go back to 9 with plenty of vibrato. So it's just a slight phrasing difference. The next answer phrase is the same as before. Then the next call phrase is the same as before. Now what we have is a different ending phrase or answer phrase to that. We now go, so I'm now going all the way up here to G pentatonic minor, way up at the kind of 15th fret area. And what I'm going to be doing is 17th fret of the D string with the third finger, and there's a little rest there. Then I play it again, and now I'm going to play a little kind of double stop idea. So I'm going to bar the 17th fret across the G and B strings. Then I'm going to bar with the first finger across the 15th fret G and B strings. So it goes, and I end it by playing 17th fret the D string again, plenty of vibrato, and slide off. So that, if I just played the last kind of call and answer phrase, we have this. So I put all the 16 bars together, and I'll use the wah-wah now. This is what we have.